Okay, once this is all set up, I'll sort of explain what the hell's going on. So, apologies right now for the quality of the video. I had this fantastic setup where I was going to use my proper big camera for this, the one I use to record my videos. I had my microphone, I had my lighting. It was so good. It was just the most perfect setup for filming my first ever live listening party on this channel. I have done something like this before, but not in a long time. And guess what? I don't have two cables. I have the cable for my microphone, and that's the same one that works with my camera to plug it into the laptop to make it really convenient. I just have just the one bloody wire. So I apologize. I'm gonna go get a wire tomorrow, and then in future videos, live streams, bloody blah, we will have the use of my proper big camera. So once again, apologies for the poor quality of the video. Future live streams will have good quality video. Oh, it's so annoying. It's so dumb as well. Anyway, today we're going to be checking out the new mini album by Baekhyun of EXO. It's fantastic to finally actually get a full-on Baekhyun solo project. We've had, solo releases from him in the past. The track he did with Loco last year was one of my favourites of last year. He's also done a couple duet type thing. I think he did a track with Suzy, and I just really like him as a solo vocalist. I think he has a lot of potential, and I'm really looking forward to listening to this whole project. I won't be listening to UN Village in this because I've already heard it. If you want to see my reaction to that, my reaction review, go check it out. I think it's my most recent upload. I haven't uploaded since. Typical. Anyway, I've had a really good time these past couple days. I've been working my job, and I've also been doing a couple other things involving cars. So yeah, we can talk about that during the actual live stream. Let me just sort out my hair so I can hide my hairline because it's awful. Anyway, the first track we're going to be listening to is Stay Up by Benzino. Featuring Benzino with Baekhyun. Benzino is a fantastic rapper. If you haven't listened to any of his stuff, I highly suggest you check him out. He is unbelievably talented, and he puts together some really good quality music. Now, I do have the live chat enabled, I'm pretty sure. Haven't seen anything pop up as of yet, so feel free to message me in that. Maybe it just doesn't want to work for me. I don't know. Let me just check. I'm going to turn off the audio so my mic doesn't pick up anything. I'm going to be playing this through my speakers, so once again, apologies. The sound may be a little bit not great. Let me know whether the volume's too low, too high, that sort of thing. Just communicate it in the chat, and that would be highly convenient. And I guess we are going to start with Stay Up. Yeah, so the live chat that I'm looking at isn't working, so I think it's... Ooh. Yo. How long have I been into K-pop? 4 years now. I think it's maybe a little over 4 years. 4.5 maybe? Can't really remember. Yo. I love the moodiness of this. Really simple instrumental, actually. Just those bass kicks. Hey. That's really smooth. Oh, that's interesting. Nice blend of sounds in the background. Love the moodiness. Really like that. Digging that. Hey. It's really sort of seductful, isn't it? That's not a word. What am I trying to say? Seduceful. No, that's definitely not a word. It feels like that, doesn't it? Really smooth. It's like full of body rolls and... It's almost reminiscent of one of the songs of EXO's The War. Is it not Diamonds? At least in Baekhyun's Seductive. Yeah, I mean that's sort of what I meant basically. Was it Seductive? What is that what I meant? Yeah. The drums on this are fantastic. I have to say, the drums on this are really, really superb. Kind of inspired. Not to touch it. That's it. That's exactly what the song I was thinking of. I sort of lost my train of thought. That was a nice transition into Benzino. Hey. Oh, yo, that's weird. That flow switch up. Couple of voice layerings. A little short for my taste. Feel like they could have given him a bit more space and time. No Doctor Who though. I really dig the track though. Overall, it's really, really nice. Oh, by the way, I have a new phone. I got a new phone. I bought so many things these past couple of weeks since getting a job. Going a bit overboard, I think. That was electric, moody, seductive. Everything about that was great. This next track is Betcha. It's 3 minutes. Why is one of the tracks a bonus track? That seems a bit pointless on such a short mini album. Is there a reason for that? Okay, this one seems to be a slightly higher tempo. Just mainly synth background. Almost a sort of croony delivery during that verse. Hey. Nice synth build up. I'm really impressed with the sort of sparseness of this album so far. You know, there hasn't been any really intense instrumentals. It's all been pretty low to mid tempo. Psycho is the studio version of his solo at Elixir. Brilliant. Ah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so it was just like a sort of extra track that he actually... Okay, that's really, really cool. See, I didn't even know that. I don't think I'd ever heard it before. I think that this will probably be my first time listening to it. I don't think I ever listened to the solo Lexion track. I kind of dig this. It's a little bit too underwhelming for me. I feel like the bass line could be a little bit more umphy. I like the tempo though. That sounds like I'm getting a message on my phone. Hey. I'm really impressed with the production though so far. The simplicity of it. Those panning synths though. I got 2 bookshelf speakers and you can really hear the switching of the panning directions between the left hand and right hand. It's so smooth across my room. Like those switching between those different vocal layerings between the left and right, that's really, really impressive. Well, I mean, it's not that hard to do production-wise, but I really like it. I'm really liking the outro portion here. Like the bridge section was probably my favourite. I gotta say, I thought the track would be a little bit more acoustic. Not disappointed at all. Hey. The playful production is definitely my favourite part of that. Baekhyun's delivery has been fine, if nothing special. The layerings and production were really my favourite portions of that. We're already on to the next song. Jeez, Ice Queen. This is going by quickly. I forgot to get my beer. I was gonna have a beer with this. Oh well, doesn't really matter. This is Ice Queen. I heard you guys, saw you guys in the chat talking about it. Again, this track's just above 3 minutes. Seems a little even slower tempo. Oh, the atmosphere and bass is so like smushed and waved. Hey. Okay, kind of more electronic vibe here. I feel like Baekhyun's voice could have a little bit more reverb on it, just for the mixing. It's really interesting the way this is so filtered. Like the background is so filtered. Oh, that was a really nice transition. The instrumental kind of reminds me of some of the stuff Drake did way back in like 2014. The way it's so muted and... Hey, I think this is my favourite so far. The way it's sort of off kilter and almost sort of tonally off. Really creative decision. Ice Queen is supposed to be the title track. That doesn't surprise me. I can feel this, and I can feel like the music video being really good as well, like really sensual. And yeah, LDN Noise, London Noise produced this. I really like those guys, they're brilliant. It's not often I'll listen to one of their instrumentals and I'll be like, ugh. Like I really generally like their stuff. These synths. I love the way they sort of abruptly finish right at the end. It's like they drop off. Gives the whole song a slightly confused feel. I really like that. A little bit more experimental with some more moody R&B and electronic sounds in. Kind of smushed together, but in a really smooth and nice way. I'm loving this album. Really nice blend of genres, sounds, vocal deliveries, instrumental types. Yeah, more of this. More of this. I saw that Baekhyun did really well on like the pre-orders. Doesn't surprise me. I feel like of all the EXO members, he is that star solo quality. Okay, the next song is Diamond. It's the last of the actual mini album, and then we also have the bonus track, which I will listen to, of course. Really digging the moodiness of this album. This is a little bit longer, 3 minutes 40. Interesting. Again, it feels slightly filtered. Higher tempo. That, what is it? Is it kind of distorted piano or? Yeah, maybe a different keyboard instrument. Nice vocal switch ups. Bit more breathy delivery. That was an interesting change. Those sort of almost sort of string-esque synth. Really like the blend of synthesizers they've used on this album. Dark Child wrote this. Yo, really? haven't heard that in a while, Darkchild. I feel like this could have worked really well as an EXO song, actually. Just the actual instrumental type, it's kind of more keyboard, further away from the more moody, you know, electronic sound of the previous song. This could definitely work as an EXO track. Yes, Darkchild, that's... No, I know him from something else, but that makes a lot of sense that he also did the Bruno Mars album. I know him from something else, though. Did he do some, like, Justin Timberlake work? You can just hear these background synths that are way behind, like, the melody and the bass line, and they're just sort of laying the actual structure of the track. That's fun. I'm not so keen on this one compared to the previous track, but gonna need to learn their names because Ice Queen. Yeah, I really liked Ice Queen. I liked Stay Up. Betra was fun. Not really quite up my street, but UN Village was just fantastic. I have to say, really enjoyed that. Oh wow, that's a great piece of production switch up. The difficulty in slowing that down into the bridge, that's really impressive. It's so hard to go, when you're making a song, it's so hard to go down the levels. So going up, ramping up so easy, but transitioning easily down into like a bridge section is really hard to nail. Really impressed with Baekhyun's vocals on this song as well. That was his best display of vocals on the album, that song. And now we're going to listen to Psycho, the bonus track. You guys have really been talking Psycho up. Okay, some guitar, some moody synths laying the atmosphere. Kind of breathy delivery. Oh, I love this slow build-up. Will this stream be up in your channel after you finish? Yes, it will. At least, unless something changes. I love the atmosphere. That piercing synth. It's almost like a filter suite build-up. Oh, yo, those distorted synths, though. Didn't expect that. Now that is something different. Oh, yo, those panning synths. Oh! Now we got a drum machine? This is so different to the rest of the album. You could note some similarities between the past songs, but this one is really different. I can see why this is a bonus track. Even those drums are so full and bassy and they hit so hard. I feel like this could be like an end credit scene song. The production on this is pretty fun. I'm not overly keen on those sort of distorted, overpowered synths. They don't sound quite gripping enough, but I'm really impressed with the way Baekhyun is able to deliver really powerful vocals over it. This is really disorientating. Oh, yo. The way they smush those bassline hits. Ah. The producer on this is a real talent. The fluttery drum machine there. Yeah, I can see this just being amazing live. It's definitely the way it hits. Oh, yo, what? I mean, you guys talked that up, but that was really, really interesting. I gotta say, that was a lot of fun. Sonically, it was really disorientating. It was eclectic on some levels, but there was only sort of 3 layers that you could really hear. One was like the distorted synths, then you had the drum line every now and again, then you had that moody background layering. But that was really impressive. I liked that a lot. Really, really impressed with the production on this album. I think that's definitely what I would say most of all that stood out on this album was the production. So impressive. I really, really like Baekhyun's vocal delivery switch-ups. He tried a little bit of everything. There was a little bit of R&B type vocal delivery. There was more pop. Even there, that was more sort of intense, contemporary pop. Really, really impressive. I really, really liked a lot of the songs on this album. For me, highlights would be UN Village, Ice Queen, and Psycho. I like the rest of the tracks a lot, actually, so I feel like this is definitely going to be on the spin. It's got that nice blend of different sounds. For me, you either do 2 things with an album. You either make an album really cohesive and blend really well, where you have a lot of similar genres, and it's like listening to a playlist of the same sounds and stuff, and you make it nice and cohesive. You tell a story. For example, Kendrick, To Pimp a Butterfly, his album, it was sort of a jazz hip-hop fusion, and they kept the same general sounds and instrumentals, but there was an interwoven story. Each song was different. Each song would change in slightly different ways. Or you can do something where you try lots of different genres, whereas there is still an overarching theme and sound, and that's what they did here on this album. Really impressive. Not saying this album is as good as To Pimp a Butterfly, but I did really, really enjoy that, and for a first listen, that was a lot of fun, I gotta say. Well, thank you for coming out. I'm going to be doing these a lot more, especially on the Saturdays and Sundays. I'm working a job at the moment, but I will be doing these a lot more, maybe Friday nights, like tonight. And yeah, next time I will have my camera all set up, because I will have that bloody wire. If you missed me at the beginning, I was supposed to have a proper camera, not using this bloody webcam. That's a shame, but there we go. Thank you very much for watching. I guess I'll see you all soon. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff if you want to see more of this beautiful face and my opinions. Alright, cheers. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all. When will I next upload? Maybe Sunday? Well, we've got the Sehun and Chenyol debut. I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be great. I have a feeling that will be absolutely brilliant. Who knows, though? You never know. You never know. Looking forward to it anyway. Thank you. I think Day 6 also are coming back. Yeah, there's a Day 6 comeback. Alright. I'll see you all later. Thank you. Bye-bye. End stream. Yes, end it.